Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie. So we're going to look at the King and Trump and the visit and everything. Everything looks to be going rather well. But there was a lip reader who heard Trump saying to King Charles, you know, Putin wants to obliterate the lot. And so Charles was like, we'll discuss it later. Obviously, I think they both know, you know, that lip readers are reading every word that they say. So let's have a look. Does Trump, is Trump aware that, you know, every word he was saying would be lip read? No, not this time, actually. No, not this time. Kind of feel like Trump wanted to go there, and so King Charles is like, you know, delaying it. So he might have been suspicious at Charles. How did the King feel? King feels everything was going really well, actually. You know, the turnout has been amazing. The Americans' attitudes and welcoming to King Charles has been amazing. What did Trump mean when he said about Putin wanted to wipe them out? Now, I say them. I don't know who he was talking about. Yeah, oh look, yeah, so there's something serious. Putin is making threats. And he's still not happy. Do you know what? I feel like that's with Ukraine. Is it with Ukraine? Yes or no, universe? No. Oh, bloody hell. Does Putin want to attack the UK? He cannot stand our government. They're just a lying set of pedos, that Labour Party, aren't they? So basically, I think they've voted no to a sleaze inquiry for Starmer. So they've gone against their own people because what? They want to get about 80 grand a year as an MP. Well, that's all right, matey, but you'll be out of a job for life once you've left that Labour Party. If you haven't jumped ship already, you're a crook. How does Putin feel about the UK? They could ruin us at any given moment, okay? That there is nobody in charge, and we could not do anything to help ourselves in this situation at all. We can't defend ourselves. We've got nothing. Does Russia want to take over the UK? Putin's absolutely furious with us, okay? He's more angry, so he wants to destroy. He doesn't want to take over. He wants to obliterate. Because he's got the strings. Okay, what did Trump and the King discuss about Starmer? About how much damage he's done, you know, that we're going to lose our country, our heritage, our values, everything. And he's saying, you know, that he believes Keir Starmer is not just working off his own back, that he's working for others. Has Trump discussed with the King at all that, you know, Starmer is a spy? Oh my God, yes. They have. How does the king feel about that? That this can't go on. That this can't go on. Will King Charles get involved in this? So Stammer's already in trouble for Mendelssohn and a whole host of other things, you know. Will he get involved? I keep thinking like Charles would say an investigation or something. Like looking at Keir Starmer's income, you know, as well, like how we can afford all these houses. Does Trump believe that Starmer is a spy? He doesn't just believe it, he's furious about it. He's not happy at all. Oh, we've got a fair few deceit here. Deceit. International laws being broken. Anger, being your own worst enemy. Well, that is Starmer. Lies, loss, fraud, and won't wish him on your worst nightmare. How does the king feel about Starmer's position? That he shouldn't be there, he shouldn't be in power, but I also get he can't step in or won't step in. What lies are going to be revealed to the king about Starmer? Something big, an organisation maybe. So a think tank, well that can be the security services. Is that security services? No. Found out what's happened in the past. So is security services? Lies and deceit. Again, from in the past, what is already done. What else did Trump tell King Charles? I can hear him now. I'd be very worried if I was you about that country. Okay. So is Trump getting through to the king about the gravity of our situation? Absolutely, and I think you know, King Charles is ready to come back and start talking. Did Trump, yes or no, did Trump tell the king about these Ukrainian boys? Oh, yes, he did. The network, I've got spy in again. Okay, well, will the king come back and get rid of Starmer? Seeking credit for others' credit, so... Well, this is Starmer, this, declaring he's been successful in something when he's had no part in it at all. I think we've seen that recently, haven't we? With the Iran and the Strait of Hormuz, or whatever it is it's called, and, oh, we was there, and boats on the ground. Where are your boats now, matey? How does the king feel about the UK now, after spending, a few days with Trump? Yes, I hope you see the light. I hope you do. Yeah, we've got big problems, and it's mainly our government. So we need oil, apparently. We need loads of things, but we need oil. I'm just wondering if Trump's negotiation would include Starmer not being Prime Minister. Is that correct? Oh, I think Trump would give us anything if that get walked away. But like you say, what you got? You got Rayner. You got them all. How is Rayner feeling about her return to the floor? Oh, well, she's well pissed off, isn't she, at the moment? She thinks people aren't backing her properly. So Trump wants Starmer to sort out immigration. So is that going to be one of the sticking points for, say, Donald Trump? Well, yeah, hard work for nothing. Why would we help you when it's just going on all these, foreigners that don't belong here, these criminals? That's what we're talking about, criminals. How does the king feel about our government? Something has to be done. Something has to be done. Alright, so I guess what we're hoping is, will the king return and dissolve Parliament? No, because he can't do it. The only way you can do this is by bargaining. And Keir Starmer is no one to be bargained with. How does Keir Starmer feel about the king, and Trump's visit being a great success? Oh, they'll probably try and take credit for it. Yeah, well, there's more to this than meets the eye, he would say. What does Starmer want from Trump? Back in against Putin. Should have thought about that then, shouldn't you? Should have thought about that before you started going. So this man, is it Putin? Absolutely. You know, Starmer's little crusade wants to take credit for getting Putin to back down and all that shit. He's just a toy soldier, isn't he? Okay, let's have a look. Outcome, please, for Keir Starmer in this. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter which way you put them round, okay? You've got to go. That's it, you know, you've got to go. Instructions are, you've got to go. Stop being a home for all these, you know, delinquents. And I mean, the criminals. They're not just criminals, are they? They're not just shoplifters, the murderers. They're the worst of the worst. Can you imagine if we started going around and attacking them and shooting them and stabbing them and everything, you know? You've got to go. Outcome for Putin and the UK. Well, if you do what I say, things will go better, you know. So I kind of feel like the Putin will back down, and I just kind of feel like this idiot Starmer thinks he is the person, you know, that has diffused the situation. And why would he do that? Because has Starmer been working for the Russian government? Well, that's not a no. That's not a no. I'd say they're very unhappy with him. Outcome for the king in this. Like I say, it comes off looking very well with everything. But also, you know, I kind of feel like there'll be speeches of his own to announce when he gets back. Why hasn't the king ever done anything to step in to save us? Because he would need the backing of powerful people, and at the time he felt he didn't have it. Whether that's your army, your generals, your, you know, MPs, whatever. And then don't forget, he's pretty close to this Mandelson and Epstein saga and Andrew, and that, rightly or wrongly, would have had an impact as well. So when the king returns, you know, what is the outcome for us? We have Trump on our side. And I think he'll be on Truth Social. And Trump is likeable, you know, he is. I think it's quite cute, I'll say. And we just loves, you know, the royal family and the UK people, actually, the UK people. Well, once his ballroom's done, I think we should all get over there and claim asylum. Oh dear. Yeah, we know. Trump's not fully representative of the world. He might be cute in this moment and absolutely not in other moments. But yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Charles as well. Looking good. And Camilla. as well. So yeah, it must be his bucket list. Okay, so will the King enact any change of our government due to his visit with Trump? When there's something else, you think how much shit can come out about Keir Starmer, but there is something coming out, and when it does, which will be soon, that's when we deal with it. What's going on with the Ukrainian boys? Progress, fast moving, deals very charming, says what they're wanting to behave themselves, they're being on good behaviour. I've got news coming, okay, news coming. So everybody's saying, oh, there's no D notice on it, no restrictions. So I watched a 6-minute video of a lady, I'm sorry, the name escapes me, but if you look on them court records that are public, it clearly states reporting restrictions in place, and underneath it says, you know, any violation or this, that and the other will result in a prison sentence, so, or that words to that effect. How is Starmer feeling about this court case? He thinks it's in the bag. Oh, look, he thinks, you know, he's in a strong position. No one will, you know, suss it out. So it's not so much as the crime and the act, as much to say about the connections and, you know, who it's for. I mean, Keir Starmer is a spy for Russia and China. Now, we all knew that something was going in of Parliament at the beginning, saying, oh, there was like at least 4 people suspected of being Chinese spies, and that one was as a husband of an MP, somebody else husband of a MP, and it never really told you about that. So it's the truth that, you know, it's the fact that Starmer is a spy for both Russia and China. Is that a factor in this Ukrainian boy case? That's why you're not allowed to know anything about it, because you would put the dots together. And what I want to know now is, please tell us, please tell us, please tell us. Will it be revealed to us, this case? Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's a woman who does this. I got a woman last time. Yeah, it's a woman's secrets to be revealed. And that's because of the judge. How does the judge feel about Keir Starmer in this court case? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's get on and work on it. Working. How does he see it? Well, if it's not personal, it's to do with a work situation. And if it's work, it's, you know, it's our business. Will the judge go ahead and say reporting restrictions can be lifted? Well, it could put the 3 amigos in trouble. He knows it will cause so much shit. So yeah, I do. How does how does the judge see Stammer's involvement in this? He feels it's a work matter, but how does he see Stammer in this? Slivery, slimy. Yeah, try to delay it, try to postpone it, try to keep it as much longer. Make your own party. He's tried to save his party, and it's just not having any of it. So what will their judgment be? What will the judge decide about reporting restrictions? Well, I don't think he'll step in, actually. He won't save Stammer. That's what I mean. He won't save Stammer. Okay, how long before we know, please? Weeks, days, months, years? It'll be on its way. It's in the next few weeks. In fact, I think the actual trial is very short. Yes, I know. I'm getting like a couple of weeks. Is that right? Or somebody's going to be crying into their tea. The Stammer know the game's up, and it's just a matter of time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What would be the outcome then for Stammer? The end. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. It's finished. It'll be finished. Well, we'll let this one pass and see if he's going to face charges. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, guys, that's it from me for today. And I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.